What's up, players? I'm Tommy, and this is Gamer Files. Welcome back to episode 4 of my 1.1 Let's Play. I've been doing a lot. Basically, what I did is I carved out the entire mountain that was here, or in that area where we're going to build our house, and I carved it out. But this is something new. It's just something I wanted to start out the episode with, a little bit different. So what it is that's I trapped a skeleton there and a creeper there, and I'm going to try to get that skeleton to kill the creeper and hopefully give us a good CD disc. This is just my little design that I made, and yeah, so we're gonna see how it works. Hopefully we can get him to shoot him. Maybe we may actually need to bring him a bit closer. We can't get too close. There we go, one shot. Let's go for a second. Okay, third one will kill him, I think. No, that was a me, not the creeper. Okay, one more. Come on, skeleton. Two more? Come on, Mr. Skeleton. He doesn't have that much HP. Come on. Come on. Shoot him. Yeah! So, that's my little way of getting CD discs. Seems like this one's a green one. But basically, I just took some pistons, and I made a little trap there. And once something gets on it... Here, I'll explain it in a sec. Let me kill this guy. Oh, I'm out of arrows, crap. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna explain this when it's daytime, so we'll see you in a few minutes. Alright guys, we're back, and I got two more discs. I got a yellow one and this weird bluish green one, which is pretty cool. These two I think were the first original, but this middle one's new, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty cool. If you didn't know, you can get any disc from a skeleton shooting a creeper. That's how you get most of the music discs, and you get them from dungeons, I believe, but that one's the easiest way. So basically, the best way to do this is to put a pressure plate down, and then two or four pistons all around on each side, like that. And basically, when a creeper or skeleton walks on it, it traps them and they can't get out. The only way you can get out is if you break a piston or the pressure plate or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty basic. You just, to lure a creeper in here, you just have him go over there, walk behind him, and he goes right in there. Same with the skeleton. Skeletons are a little bit different because you have to stand further back. But if you guys want a tutorial on a better version of this, or like how to do it or whatever, just ask, if you guys want one. But I'm not gonna waste time if you guys don't want one. If you guys got the basic concept. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I've been using my Power 1 bow. Let's see what else we got. Oh, ignore the numbers in the top left corner. That's for a mod that I'm using in a multiplayer server, not on single player. I'll remove it later on, but it doesn't do anything. All it does is show you your X and Y. It's basic for PvP servers, anything like that. But yeah, let's see. Oh, big project. I removed this whole entire mountain that was here. There was ore veins here and everywhere. I still haven't gotten there. I think my shovel broke right when I got to there, and so I just haven't gotten back to it. I'll get that eventually. But yeah, so what I have to do now is I have to fill in most of this area with dirt. Actually, let's go look on the top of the mountain really fast, and I'll show you. Alright guys, we're back, and you can see all the mountain that used to be there. And it was pretty big, probably the biggest mining project I've done in Minecraft in a long time. Once we got like a chest full of dirt, chest full of cobblestone, double chest anyway, I started throwing the dirt and cobble away because I didn't think we really need it. We got tons of sand from it, so that's not a problem. But yeah, today what we're going to do is we're going to build a Blaze XP farm, or at least start it. I don't know how much time it'll take. But yeah, it's pretty much going to be a basic Blaze XP farm, like I'd made in my last world. So yeah, I'm going to jump cut to the nether with all my Blaze building farm stuff, materials and all that. So we'll be back again. Alright guys, we're back and we are in the nether. I'm at the Blaze spawner right here. Let me just jump up here really fast. Okay, so this is pretty much how I render it useless, or not useless, but I inactivate it, I guess, or deactivate. I just put 2 rings of glowstone around it. I don't get the middle because it's unnecessary. So how this is going to work is I have to place a lot of blocks because we're in the middle of nowhere over lava, and it's just sort of a tower. So I don't really have to dig anything out, but I do have to do a lot of block placing. So I got some glass, or 2 stacks of glass, 3 stacks of stone brick. I got a gas tier, fighting a gas, of course. I got the achievement for it too. I have a little hidey hole down here. Got a chest with nothing in it yet. Actually, let me put some stuff in it so we don't lose it. We don't need redstone yet either, or wood, just in case we die and we lose some of our stuff. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, I got 25 repeaters. Why did I put redstone in there? Oh, why didn't I put these in there? I got redstone for it, so we should be pretty much prepared. I got some stone. The only thing I forgot to bring was 2 sticky pistons, which, or actually I need 3 sticky pistons, but right now all I'm gonna do is I'm going to dig this out and not get shot by gas. So if you remember last season, crap, here, let me hide. If you remember last season, the only time I turned it on peaceful was when I was in the nether building my nether spawner. So unfortunately I'm going to have to do that again, because I don't have a bow, I don't have arrows, and at my base I don't have any arrows at all. I'm out of supplies, or arrow supplies, so I am useless against gas, and we're right in the open, so the gas would, or they might accidentally blow up the spawner, which we don't want, so I'm going to have to turn on peaceful until we're done with this project. It's not something I like to do, it's not something I usually do, but it's pretty much necessary right now. As you can see here, I already blew up some of the glowstone that we had, which right now the glowstones, we don't need it anymore because we got it's on peaceful and they won't spawn. So first thing we have to figure out how to do is the perimeter of the spawner, or the spawn area. Now if you remember last time, here, let me turn the music off, I can't focus. Gosh, loud music. Last time what I had to do, crap, is I had to take the X and the Y, and I had to find out the bigger. So I think X, I can't see it right now because my recording. A viewer gave me a tip on how to improve Minecraft to make it run faster. So I'm actually going to try those tips now, and if they work, then I will credit him where credit is due. So we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back, and I am now trying out Game Booster, which was recommended to me by the YouTube name Bernardo Vera 98. Long YouTube name, that's it. I couldn't fit it on one line, so I had to go on 2, but that's his YouTube name. Go check him out. He's a cool guy. Hopefully it works. Hopefully it helps out. He also recommended to edit some files on my computer, or make a Minecraft, I don't know how he put it, but improve it? No. It was like, I don't know. But I did what he said, and hopefully it works. I did both of the things he said. But huge thanks to him. Hopefully it works. If not, that's cool though. Thank you. So now what I have to do is, like I said, is I have to find out the X and the Y, which I can't do while I'm recording. So I'll do that, and then I will tell you guys what I'm going to do next. Okay, we're back, and basically what I had to do was I had to find the corner of the spawner, which is this corner, and it's sort of difficult to explain. There are tons of tutorials on it, go look them up, but so I need to go 5 or 4 blocks out on each side from the corner of the spawner, which is this. So 4 blocks this side, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we can remove that in a minute. Then we go 4 blocks this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And then we go 4 blocks from the corner this way. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can just put it right here. And then this side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know I don't explain it very well, but basically the spawning area is inside this these bricks, and it's a little bit odd, but you know, it works. Okay, so now what I have to do is I have to trace all the way around, build up the corners, and do a lot what I have to do is I have to make the outline of this. And there's going to be a lot of jump cuts in, or not jump cuts, I don't know what to call them. There's going to be a lot of cuts because this is a lot of work, and don't want to do all the boring stuff on camera because then you guys will get bored, and we do not want that, now do we? Okay, so I'm basically going to trace outline of this thing, and we'll be back again. Alright guys, we're back, and this is the basic frame. I'll just tell you really fast. On this side of the spawner, it is 4 out. On this side it's 4 out, this side it's 3, this side it's 3. It's 1 down from the spawner, 2 above, 2 high clearance, and actually I have to place a block right there so blades can't spawn on top of there. Let's see, what else did I miss? Actually that's pretty much it. So now what I have to do is I have to make the first level, the first layer that the blades will stand on and fall off into the next level. And this one is 1 down. No, yeah, it's the ledge down here. There's just going to be a simple ledge around the side, and that is 1 below. Actually, the ledge is above here. There we go. Sorry about that. I've only made 2 of these, so it's a little bit of a test. So the first ledge is down here, the level right below the blaze spawner, so that's 1, and there we go. And it's just going to be 1 wide. Let me get my other one. I'm running low on glass. Or on smooth stone or brick stone or whatever you want to call it. I'm running low on it, so I will have to make a trip back to the base eventually. Yeah, let's see, what else should I talk about? First off, I want to thank all of you guys for the positive comments on the last couple episodes. It's been great. Yeah, it really helps me when I get positive comments. It makes me want to make more videos and make them faster, make them bigger, better, all that fun stuff. So thank you guys, it means a lot to me. And yeah, so let's get back to this. I need to make the glass walls around the side. It doesn't have to be glass, I just want it to be glass. So yeah, I'm gonna make the glass walls. Alright guys, we're back, and I got the glass around. Let me get up here really fast. So this is basically what it looks like. They spawn here or in midair. They sort of float down to the next level, and I made this off camera as well. And then this is my little doorway out, just so I have a little bit of escape. But then they fall down another 2 blocks here, which I will dig out now. I thought I'd do a little bit of work on camera, just so you guys don't get too much of the, you know, informational stuff. I don't know, I guess I just felt like talking. But anyways, so yeah, eventually you can put pistons here and sort of have it more efficient so they push them off, but right now I have nowhere near the amount of pistons for that, especially since I am planning on making a piston elevator, which will take so much sticky pistons and so much normal pistons that I really don't have the resources for something like this. And really, it's not that big of a deal. I'll still get, you know, extremely good drops no matter what I do. So, or no, if I have pistons or no pistons, doesn't really matter too much right now. So, let's see, they'll fall down here. Right about here. I'm using this nether brick now because I lost, or we don't have much of the other stuff right now, which is fine. Or we don't have much stone brick. I never really say the words, I guess. It's difficult to say. But anyways, let's see. I've gotten a lot of new subscribers lately, so thank you to everybody that's new. This is my channel, obviously. I hope you enjoy. Stay for a while. We're very friendly people here. Most of the people that are subscribed to me are people that I've met through servers or through other ways, but you know, I love all my subscribers and all my viewers. Even if you're not subscribed to me, I know some people just watch my videos. They are not subscribed. Thank you to everybody. You know, I love you all. You help me out. So yeah. So the second level right here. Let me just how did I decorate this one? Alright, so I did each one in a corner. That was quite close. I haven't died yet, which is good. I'm thinking I might die soon though, because there's lava right there. This is going to be one of my more challenging XP farms. I've made several over time, some on servers, some on just normal single player. But this one's going to be difficult because it's floating in midair. I don't have much to work with, so I'm going to have to be creative in how I make it. Yeah. So just trying to make this look all nice and all matchy, if that's a word, which I know it isn't. Shush. You also want to be careful on how much light is let into the spawning area, because right now it's pretty dark, but they won't spawn in light levels 7, something like that. But the more light you have in here, the less chance they will spawn. So you want to keep it as dark as possible. That's pretty much my point. So this is the last level, and this one is a bit different. Oh, that's perfect actually. It lines up with my little base. Normally you'd have a collection place here, but I can't really do that because I don't want to, hook up a extremely complicated system of pistons. So I'm gonna have it too wide. So basically, what's gonna happen is there is actually, where can I place this? I can't place it anywhere, can I? I have to get down here, and I'll make this look a little bit better later on. But for now, I'm gonna have to deal with it like this. So basically, what I'm gonna do this time. Last time I had the collection area 1 by 1. This time it's gonna be 1 by 2. So it's gonna be this little area. So they're gonna fall down here eventually. I'll probably have like a fence gate here, so they'll fall down and trick them to fall down or something. But they'll fall down into here, and this will be the collection area. So yeah, something I have to test really fast is if they'll spawn when I'm down here. So I'm gonna turn it off of peaceful. We don't have any lights in there at all, and we're gonna wait to see if they spawn when I'm this far away. And actually, I'm not really that far away. We just have to check just in case. So let's wait for it. Let's wait for it. Hello? Hello, Mr. Blazes. It's very possible that they, oh, there we go. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try and fight him. If I die, that's fine. There we go. One blaze rod. Alright, yeah. That was a terrible idea. Anyway, hopefully I don't die. Let's put all that in there. Okay, so we need to actually move all this stuff out of the way a little bit. Or a lot, actually. Another reason it's on peaceful is there's gonna be a lot of redstone circuitry all around here, and I do not want that to be blown up by gas or anything. I'll have to cover it up. Let's move this up here really fast, and I'll show you what it looks like from that side because it does look pretty cool. And I've noticed the lag is a little bit better while I'm recording, so thank you for that. And actually, I don't need this sign here anymore. But yeah, thanks. The lag is better while I'm recording. Let me just double check. Yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I'm recording or not, and right now it's running pretty smooth compared to what I used to get. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about the lag, if it's the same, if not, whatever you guys' opinions are. Let's break this chest now. I don't think we had much in it, so that's good. And I know I'm using a pick. It doesn't really matter that much to me. Some people, freak out when you use the wrong tool on an item. It doesn't really matter that much to me. I got tons of resources. I got the gunpowder from a ghast. It's actually a pretty good shot. I didn't have a bow, so I had to hit its fireball back at him, which was pretty entertaining to do, or try to do. I blew up a lot of the area around me, which is fine. But anyways, this is how it looks from the outside. It looks pretty good. It's not centered, but that's because the spawning area is a little bit odd. But that's what it looks like. A little design on the roof. And actually, I want to edit something really fast on the roof, just because I can. I would like to take this out right here, and then add this, so each side is the same. There we go, guys. Looks much better now, more evened out. Each side is 2. Of course, the spawner is off-centered, but that's perfectly fine. Anyways, let's see what I have to do now. So the blaze will fall down right in this 2x1 hole right here. I'll have to sort of trick them into falling here, but there will be a button right here. Oops. That I will use to crush them. Crushers will come from behind most likely, and then there will be two pistons right there that block them, or block the blaze from falling down. Let's mark those really fast. Like so. The crushers will be here. Let's see. I believe I want to be like that. There will be glass. Oh, I don't have any more glass, crap. I used exactly 2 stacks of glass on that up there, but there will be glass here. This will be taller, and actually we may have to move this down one more, because you can't crush their feet. So yeah, let's move this down one more block. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah, but this will be great for XP. So I'm gonna do all this, make new picks and all that, do the boring stuff, and we'll be back. Alright guys, we're back, and this is where it gets a bit tricky. Well, first off, actually, I bought glass back, and I got some more sticky pistons. Now we're running low on slime, extremely low, so I'm gonna have to find a slime chunk and make a temporary slime farm for the piston elevator and all that. So I'll do that next episode probably. But first, let's place the first 2 sticky pistons, which will go, or the first one anyway, and it'll go right there. And these ones are the easy ones, and it's going to be hooked up to this lever. And these ones will stop any blaze from falling down and mixing with the hurt blaze down there. So yeah, let's see, what else do I have to do? Just making sure that that doesn't activate that. And you have to do this part with a block that can't suffocate, or else it'll give them extra damage. Alright, just making sure this button doesn't activate that by accident. One more test. I'm gonna have to place a redstone here. Need to make sure that it doesn't activate. So it activates that, but not that, which is good. But we want this lever to activate both of these sticky pistons. So how we do that is we go like this. We go like that. There we go. Place a block there. Alright, so that activates that one. So now I have to go around, and I'm going to try to do all this on camera, because last time I remember I didn't do most of it on camera, and some of you guys were probably a bit confused. So I'm just going to do all of this on camera. Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, like that. Alright, we're out of redstone, or we're not out, we're just out of that stack. Alright, there we go. Now this should activate both pistons. No? That's odd. Oh, I see what happened. How are we going to do this? Alright, let me think about this for a sec. Alright guys, I got it. Easy fix. All I had to do was place a redstone torch there. This powers it, turns it off, and when I flip the switch, it gets powered again, turns both of them, so it's pretty good. I may replace a glass with something else that doesn't suffocate, but the reason I did glass and not glowstone is because glowstone will interfere with the spawning levels a little bit. So that's that. Now for the hard part, semi-hard part. It's been a while since I've done this, and I've never done it this exact way, and that already started out bad. This doesn't count as a block, so what I'm gonna have to do is, heck, let's just move the button down. I don't want to deal with rearranging everything. Let's just move that down. Alright, so now for the hard part. We have to spread this out in 2 different directions. Alright. And we have just enough pistons to finish this project, which is good. Let's see. I did more caving. I found a little bit more slime. Not much though. I need to find an actual slime chunk, which, like I said, we will do next episode. So, first part, I have to hook up the infinite loop. I'm not sure exactly how to do this, if I can remember correctly. So, the button will supply power 2 different directions, one that direction, one that direction. Now, let's see, let's just make sure it works. Yeah, so it supplies that direction and that direction. Let's just make this go like that. So we have to dig down one, which does not work very well. Oh, yeah, it does. Alright. And this, no, not right there. Very difficult to work around everything. Let's go right here. Let's have this go right here. No. Let's put this right here. Okay. This will be right over here. And somehow I have to wire underneath. Alright, there we go. And if you find this part boring, please skip through. I don't want you to stay for the boring parts or whatever. That would be mean of me. But actually what I have to do is I have to go check how to do this. Alright guys, we're back. So I just changed a little bit. So this is the first wire, and it goes into, we don't need this yet. So this is the first part. The wire goes over here, and it creates an infinite loop. If you're building this with me, then this is what you have to do. Just the first wire right there. And what it does is it keeps the power in this. Now the only way to turn this off is to have a piston go over it. Now that's the part we have to do now, is hook up the piston to it. So what I have to do is so I basically have to hook up another wire, which this is the second part. I have to hook up another wire to this sticky piston, which will then push this glowstone block. Or no, glowstone doesn't work. It has to be a full block, so it'll push this block over. So it has to be a delay to crush it, so it has to be about 23 repeaters, I think. I think exactly 23 actually. Alright, so I'm gonna hook this up and we'll be back. Alright guys, taking a quick break. I was off exploring more of the Nether Fortress, and I found my first ever legit what are they called? Netherwort farm. Natural one anyway. And this is pretty awesome. We can actually now make a Netherwort farm, which has been on my agenda for a long time. I couldn't find any Netherwort at all in my old world. We're actually not too far away from the blaze spawner up there. So I will, you know, walk back there and talk at the same time, because I know you guys love to hear me talk. Actually, I'm not sure about that. But anyway, this is what we got going on. There's another blaze spawner, I believe. Where is it? That's ours. But there's another one right, where is it? I don't know, it's somewhere around here. I forget exactly where. But this one's ours. And I was in the process of placing down these repeaters right about here. And you need all the repeaters on 3, or on the full setting. So let's just set up the rest right now. You need 23 exactly, I believe. Don't quote me on it yet. I'll know by the end of this episode, of course. Okay, we need 9 more. So, how do I want to do this? Actually, alright, scratch that. Let's try not to lose any. Alright, I'm going to do it a little bit different. Just the repeater part. So I'm going to stretch this over here, and now I can start. So 1, oops, that, like that. And of course, if you found this part boring, you can go ahead and skip. I won't hold it against you, because I sometimes find these parts of builds on people's Let's Play is sort of boring, so I won't hold it against you if you skip. It's perfectly fine with me. It was sort of lucky that we found, or we cut into this bridge part too, because I didn't want to have to connect or place so many blocks because I was running out of blocks. So it's sort of lucky that we ran into this part. Alright, so let's place this there, right here. Oops. And if you do it like this, it should be pretty much fine. Alright, like that. We're almost there. Almost there, guys. And girls. Mostly guys, I think. Alright, so what should I talk about? Well, school for me is going pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Coming up to the end of the semester, or quarter, or whatever you want to call it. We call it semester, I believe. I'm in high school, for those of you who don't know. Ooh, that works out perfect. Alright, let's double check. Yep, works out good. Now we have to check. Alright, so it's going in the loop. This is still there. Actually, this is messed up. Alright, there. Alright, there we go. And it cuts off the connection. Now, wait. I messed something up, didn't I? Oh, this should not be connected to that infinite loop. That's a problem. How do I get around this? Well, first off, one sec, guys. Let's try it now. Troubleshooting, guys. Like I said, it's been a while since I made a blaze farm, so I'm gonna have to. Alright, so these two cannot be connected. So an easy fix for this would be to put a wire there for that one, like that, and then wire here. No, we don't want that one there. Ugh, it's a pain. Alright, let's get rid of unnecessary wire. Let's put this like that and like that. Alright, now it should work. Alright, yeah, they're separated. Perfect. That's how we do it, guys. So, we should be able to hide this pretty well, actually. Crap. That's another problem. How am I going to hide this? Let's see, guys. Let's see. Alright, I'll figure this out and I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Now that I stopped recording, I figured it out. The reason I stop recording is when I try to figure stuff out like this out, is it's so much easier to figure, problems out, or, think when you're not recording. It's much easier to think. You don't have the pressure to be entertaining, so all you have to do is think, and I found out the solution pretty fast. So the problem is I had two wires here that were unnecessary, so I just knocked those out, connected, and then I rerouted this to there instead, or this instead of there. So that's pretty simple, like that. And we're going to test this now. Maybe. Oh, I didn't hook up the pistons. Idiot. I knew as I forget. Okay, guys. So that circuit works fine. Now all I have to do is hook up the pistons, which I messed up. I have to move some wire around. It's pretty much a trial and error, guys. I'm sorry. This isn't a tutorial. It's still Let's Play. So we get things wrong here. No! Oh, that was close. That was very close. Alright, gotta be more careful now. Alright, so I have to wire this around again. Like so. Alright. Hopefully this isn't too long. Hopefully the video isn't too long too. Because I know, or you guys know, I like to try and keep my videos 25 minutes, but this video is different. I can edit some parts if I need to, but I'll try not to. Alright, so the pistons will be, here, let me just go down and show you. Pistons will be right Here, one sec. Pistons will be here and here, and they will push these 2 blocks onto them. So we just have to hook up this red circuit, make sure it's this one, to probably about here would be good, yeah. So we have to hook this up, and I'm not sure how I'm going to do this without crossing. Well, this will be a bit of a challenge for me. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to extend this out more than I want. Here, wrong spot. Okay, I'm going to have to extend this out more. Yeah. Okay. So let's extend it out 2 more blocks. That'll be good. Yeah. Alright, let's go like here. And actually, yeah, that'll be good. Hopefully. And we're running out of brick, nether brick, which is a pain. And I know this probably isn't, I'm probably going to have to put a repeater in here somewhere, which is also fine. Okay, so how am I going to get that circuit into here? Oops, didn't mean to do that. I'm just building all this out of nether brick because it's what I have. Oops, I did not mean to do any of that. That was close. Alright, got another stack. I'll be safe. Alright. This is very precarious, guys. Alright. Like there. And that block, there needs to be a block there. Like so. And then I have to wire, oh crap. Crap again. Okay. I know I'm still recording, I'm just trying to think. This is what happened when I try to think on camera. I try to speed everything up and then I mess stuff up. And so that should work. Do I already have redstone there? Yeah. Okay. Let me just get that. And there we go. Yeah, but the log seems a lot better for me anyway. I don't know for you guys, but it seems better to me. So let's test out the easy stuff first. Nope. Alright, so I have to add a repeater, which I do not have. Alright, all I have to do is add a repeater, which I just made, back behind here, because the redstone is not powered enough. And I have to put it right in the middle, right about there. That should be good, hopefully. If not, then I'm in trouble. And I was thinking about it, and I really don't need to cover this up right now, or at least, yeah, at least not right now. It should be fine. I'm not going to be outside too much. And if somehow, some way, a gas does shoot a fireball somewhere near this, I will, I'll find it. I figure it out. I can repair it pretty easy. I mean, it's not too big of a deal. I'll cover it up eventually, though. I just don't have the resources right now. So I have to put that like that, and then I put let's see. Yep, both of those work. And the crusher. And I'll actually have to move this down another block. But it seems to be working pretty well. Yep, perfection. Perfection. Alright. So, yeah, let's just move this down really fast. I miscalculated again. Then we get to test this out in a minute. After I make a staircase. And I'm out of a pick. Yay. The moment of truth has come, guys. We're putting it on normal difficulty, and we're going to let the blaze spawn. Hopefully they spawn. I'm gonna stand right here, and we will wait. I haven't tested it, but hopefully I'm close enough. If not, I'll have to move up a block or over. And there we go. Now we have to wait for some to fall down here. Seems we have some volunteers for our first test out. First thing we gotta do, flip this switch. That'll stop more blaze from falling down. And then we hit the button. And actually, let's turn the volume on. There we go. Sound of them being hurt. And if this is all set up right, we should be able to one-hit them, no problem. Alright, so here we go. One. There we go, yep. One hit on every one. Sweet, works perfect. We're getting blaze rods. This will get us tons of stuff. And yeah, should all work out pretty good. So I'm gonna check the time on the video and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. Alright guys, we are back, and it's been a really long episode. It's about 40 minutes, and I'm super sorry. I didn't know. I should check more often, but hopefully it was worth it. Hopefully you didn't waste your time. Yeah, so one last thing, I'm going to check through all my chests and show you what I've got. Still got about the same amount of iron. After digging, I went mining again and got more iron. So that's that. Slime balls, I said I got some more, which I did when I was mining. I made a diamond shovel. I thought I would need it, but I didn't. Let's see what else. Gas tier, obviously. I just got that, or not just got that, but I got that, you know, when I started the video. More redstone, all that fun stuff. Got almost my full chest of dirt. Almost a full, or actually, yeah, full chest of cobblestone. And then I got my discs in here, including sand and miscellaneous stuff. So, as you can see, I have a record player, and I thought we would go out with a little bit of music. Oh yeah, this is my jam, guys. Woohoo! Alright, this is a little bit of a creepy music, guys, I know, but it's a pretty cool disc. Maybe if we die or something, we can play it. But yeah, that's that. I'm gonna try and get more discs, I'm gonna try and get more discs off camera. Also, yeah, all that fun stuff. So next episode, I'm gonna make a feather chicken, whatever you want to call it, farm. Basically a chicken farm. It's gonna use eggs and all that. It's a pretty creative version. I sort of designed it myself, using information I got. One more thing I'm going to do before next episode, hopefully, is I'm going to dig out the place where our elevator is going to be. Now, I know our house is going to be in this area, and I want that elevator to be in the middle. So I'm going to dig out that area down to about level 25. That's where I want our main part of our house at, and then we'll have an upper part of the house too. I'll get rid of this stuff too after I get, you know, some good discs. But yeah, I think that's it for this episode, guys. I'm sorry it was so long. I'll make next episode short, I promise. Unless you liked it, the long episode, but, you know, it takes a lot out of me. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, peace out.